Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys from at the moment. So we have some uh topics to discuss because when I have uploaded that recent change in protocols to the Philippines, I get quite a bit of questions about One Health Pass. So instead of replying everyone one by one, we are going live so we can address this issue and to really find out and confirm if One Health Pass is still needed to all travelers to the Philippines beginning tomorrow, May the 30th of 2022. So let's wait on everybody to hop on and we join and we can discuss this very important announcement you guys have probably seen. And to those who have not seen the update, it's in the channel that the IATF has finally lifted the travel insurance and COVID-19 test to those who are fully vaccinated with a booster shot. So there's still quite a bit of confusion on that. We are also going to discuss that if somebody is going to inquire, or I'm going to give you guys a quick briefing on that. So we are 27 in the room. Hello, hello, good morning. So the IATF has posted the new IATF resolution 168 2 days ago. So it's a good news resolution because they have dropped two entry requirements to all travelers to the Philippines. These are the COVID-19 test. It's either RT-PCR test or antigen test, and the other one is travel insurance. They have removed travel insurance to all travelers to the Philippines. It's not required anymore, but they said it's highly encouraged. So it's really your prerogative if you guys still want to purchase travel insurance. It's for your own safety. It's like we don't travel without travel insurance because that's our safety net. And the biggest question right now is One Health Pass, since if you don't have to undergo RT-PCR test or antigen test, do you still need to register with One Health Pass? So before we go on to that, let me address the confusion on the exemptions to those travelers who no longer need to undergo RT-PCR test or antigen. The travelers who do not need to undergo RT-PCR test or antigen test who have are those who are fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot. I know some countries now are doing the second booster. I think in the US they are doing the second booster already. So so no, I forgot. I forgot my thought. So you have to be fully vaccinated. It's either you got the single dose vaccine with one booster. What they are requiring right now is at least one booster. So if you are fully vaccinated plus a booster shot, that exempts you from undergoing the RT-PCR test or the antigen test. With travel insurance, this applies to all travelers to the Philippines who are allowed to enter at the moment. So please take note of that, because there are some who still gets confused on that. If you only have the 2 dose vaccine, then you will still have to present an RT-PCR test or antigen test. So I hope we are clear on that, because the resolution states, or the new protocol states, that you have to have the 2 dose series or 1 dose series if you have the J&J, and at least one booster shot. So if you guys did not get your boosters, then you will have to present an RT-PCR test or antigen test. And the biggest question of all, after all this protocol change, yes, one health pass is still required, even though there are travelers who no longer need to have RT-PCR test or antigen. One health pass is still mandatory to all travelers to the Philippines. We will wait on the updated One Health Pass. They should update that tomorrow, hopefully, or tonight, because tomorrow they implement the new protocols to the Philippines. They're probably updating it to they're probably, what I'm thinking, or what I'm just guessing, is they are going to add slots over there that would ask if you got your booster shots and stuff. Because if you are full, because if you notice in One Health Pass, are you uh did you get your COVID-19 vaccine, or are you fully vaccinated? Yes. They would ask for the first dose, second dose. So what they're probably going to do is, are you fully vaccinated? You check yes. First dose, you input the information of your first dose. Second dose, you input the information of your second dose. Then booster shot, they're probably adding that booster shot information. You're going to input your booster shot information, then you upload your vaccination card. So probably when you fill that out, that question, if you have your COVID-19 test, will not be present there anymore. It really depends on the information you given them as fully vaccinated or boosted with COVID-19. So I will keep you guys posted on that. I will give you guys the information, and I will keep you guys on the loop as soon as the One Health Pass is updated. Because as I checked this morning, it's not updated yet. I will keep checking, and as soon as it's available, especially to those who are waiting because they have an upcoming flight to the Philippines, as soon as they are available, then I will let you guys know. I will probably go live or make a tutorial of the updated One Health Pass. So, I will repeat this again. One health pass is still in place. One health pass is still required to all travelers in the Philippines. It's like I wouldn't complain as much anymore, because One Health Pass is completely free. You don't really need to pay anything, unlike those two entry requirements that they have removed for this period, which is the RT-PCR test and travel insurance. You will probably save about 500 bucks, because RT-PCR test is around 200, if antigen around 100 bucks. Then insurance, travel insurance, this will vary with your age, or vary how much you spent on your trip and stuff. So you're looking at about 300 to 500 bucks savings. It's like, I know there are some that I heard like, why don't they remove One Health Pass? It's like, to be honest, if you check other countries, they also have the same system. Thailand has it, even Singapore has it, Japan has it, Hong Kong has it if you are entering a particular country. Even Canada and Australia has it, that you have to register to a particular system for ano, for difference from it. So I was like, I'm happy that they have removed the RT-PCR test or antigen, and the travel insurance to those travelers who are fully vaccinated and got booster shots. It's like some would still bitch about the One Health Pass, which it doesn't make sense to me. Why? you know, it's like so. Don't get so hang up with One Health Pass. Like I said, it's like it's still required, unfortunately, but they might remove it eventually. I don't see them really removing it very soon, because if you only got the two dose series, then you still have to go through the RT-PCR test and antigen. You still have to input that with One Health Pass. Those Filipinos who are unvaccinated, partially vaccinated, they will still have to go through the antigen and RT-PCR test. Pass. So I don't really see them removing One Health Pass anytime soon. So I will go through your questions now, guys. I just wanted to do a quick update on that because I received, it's like, from the two videos that I uploaded in the last 2 days. That is what I notice on is, One Health Pass still require, One Health Pass still require. So instead of just making a video, I wanted to go live so we can address that properly, and at the same time I can answer your inquiries with the latest travel protocols to the Philippines. Good morning, everyone. Feels like good news coming soon. Yes, Kenzo. Do you have a video guidelines on how to fill out One Health Pass? Thank you. What I have is the previous One Health Pass tutorial, but I am going to do a new one when the new updated One Health Pass is released by the Bureau of Quarantine. Good morning, Addie. Hey, Grace. Good morning. Hello, Sisi. Kumusta na? Good news na jud, wala na. Yes, it's good news. As far, it will start May the 30th going forward. So we will still keep an eye on the changes with the IATF, because they probably only have 30 more days in that department until the new administration comes in. The new president is going to uh, take the office, or sworn as the president of the Philippines is on the 30th of June. So he will have new people on particular departments that's going to be dealing with COVID-19. Go figure, after I get here. Yes, Magman. They just have I was like, I I have witnessed Magman's struggle when he went to the Philippines. Hello, familia. Brother Jess. Did CEO and wifey get the interview process? Yes. I also wanted to make this announcement. I got a permission from CEO and Macy that their K1 petition has been forwarded, or it's already in Manila. It was forwarded from NVC to US Embassy Manila. To those who don't know, their K1 petition got approved July of 2021, last year. So finally, the paperwork is in the U.S. Embassy Manila. Macy is scheduled for her interview for K1 on June the 29th next month, and she's scheduled for medical on May the 30th of this month. So, yes, Brother Jess, they are processing it. They're just waiting for Macy to go through her medical, the seminar, then the interview on June the 29th. So K1 petition is actually moving now. So if you guys are on K1 petition, check the status of your petition online. You can actually track your status at USCIS website and see if you guys have if see if your paperwork is already forwarded in Manila. So they are processing it now. Does that also include domestic travel within the Philippines? No, you don't if you meant One Health Pass, you don't need One Health Pass if you are traveling within the Philippines. Probably in a few months' time, One Health Pass will not, hopefully, praying no One Health Pass. Ate, I'm dual citizen. Am I exempted if I'm fully vaccinated and one booster shot? And are the airlines aware about the new protocols because I'm flying on May the 31st? Yes, you should be exempted from taking the RT-PCR test or antigen since you said you are fully vaccinated with one booster shots. The airline that I've seen who have posted this announcement that they are going to implement the new protocols to the Philippines is Philippine Airlines. I have posted that in our community yesterday that they are already aware with the new changes and protocols from the IATF beginning May the 30th. I am not sure with other airlines because if Philippine Airlines has known or if Philippine Airlines is already aware, so if Philippine Airlines is already aware of the new protocols, other airlines should have been informed already by that. So if for some reason they are not informed, so if for some reason the airlines have not received the memo or something, print the new IATF resolution just in case they give you problems during what do you call this? During check-in at the airline because like I said, uh Philippine Airlines have already posted on their Facebook page, their website on the recent change of protocols to the Philippines. So Addie, they didn't update OHP. Is it still be yes, it will be updated, my world. It will be updated. They have to with the recent change of protocols to the Philippines because if you are fully vaccinated with booster, you don't have to go through the RT-PCR test or antigen, then you don't need to be uploading that on One Health Pass. So we will wait for that changes, or we will wait for the updated version of One Health Pass. I will keep you guys posted on that when they update that already because they will have because there are, like I said, there are changes that needs to be that other travelers don't need to uh go through anymore. No, it begins tomorrow, May the 30th. The new protocol will be imposed tomorrow, May the 30th. So, if you guys have if you guys are traveling from that date going forward, so make sure you are updated on that. And I will definitely keep you guys posted on that as well when the One Health Pass updated version is released. So for sure they are updating it at the moment because today is the 29th here in the Philippines. So we shall await on the new updated version of One Health Pass. But like I said, One Health Pass is still mandatory. One Health Pass is still required even if you are exempted from COVID-19 test, which is the RT-PCR test and antigen test and the travel insurance. So regardless of that, you will still have to go through you still have to hello from General Trias. Hello, hello, Annalisa. Is unvaccinated allowed yet? No, unvaccinated is not allowed. I know there are confusions on it because they have a resolution for partially vaccinated, unvaccinated, and stuff. It's like sometimes when they show an update, it could get confusing because it would say entry, testing, and quarantine protocols for foreign nationals and Filipinos. Then they have the unvaccinated, partially vaccinated, and vaccination cannot be verified. So that gets good. That could what they call this? That could send a wrong uh, interpretation with others. But if you read the IATF Resolution 168 page by page, then you will see that those unvaccinated, partially vaccinated protocol is for Filipino citizens only. So at the moment, unvaccinated foreign nationals are not allowed to entry in the Philippines. I will have a separate video on that to explain why and to explain the recent resolution because a lot has got confused on that. One more question. I'm vaccination fully. Does I need booster shot to exempt? Yes. It's like the fully you have to be fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot. You have to have the booster because I know other countries are now giving two booster. So one booster shot, then fully vaccinated for you to be exempted with COVID with the RT-PCR test. You don't need to have it's like the travel insurance, they don't really tie it up to where you have to be fully vaccinated or boosted. It applies to all travelers. The amount of Philippine airline airfare is outrageously expensive. Philippine Airlines should give all passengers assistance with OHB. Yes, it should. It's like to me, to avoid the hassle from uh to avoid the hassle for the passengers, they should check One Health Pass when you guys get here in the Philippines, that they should have a specific line for travelers going to the Philippines.
No, they should do that before you even leave your country of origin.
No, I mean it should be optional. When you check in, they should still let you in with or without One Health Pass. And when you get to the Philippines, you find an assistance to finish your One Health Pass registration, because it's so outrageous that all airlines bound to the Philippines, if you don't have One Health Pass, you will be denied from boarding. Can you imagine that particular platform that you did not register for free will ruin your trip? 2400 bucks ticket, 1900 bucks ticket just for that application. No, not application, but platform. So, it's I know it's your sole responsibility as a traveler to they should also get because you don't have One Health Pass. That's really hard to. That's a little hard to swallow. 2 grand is a lot of money. I know the updated One Health Pass May 30, no more required. So means I will still need travel insurance. No, that is like you don't need it's like
Travel insurance is optional.
they
Highly recommended, but
it's
optional.
like it's now down to optional level. It's really up to you if you still want to purchase it or not, but it's not required anymore, my world. I have 4 shots, full vaccinated. Is that plenty? Oh my god, that should be plenty enough, Chris. Four, so you got two dose series and two booster shots. Because it's like I've heard the US is now doing the second booster. It's okay with me that they should get One Health Pass finished before boarding plane. Thanks, Eddie. You're welcome. You should be responsible. Yes, I know. So, but now it's like gym rat is it's not all travelers are takey takey, especially to our seniors. It's really hard for them to uh register with One Health Pass, especially to those who don't really know much with computers or smartphones. That's very hard. It's like I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but you gotta put your you gotta think of them too. Put yourself on their shoes. What if you don't really know how to what if a particular traveler is computer illiterate? What are you going to do with that don't really have experience with computers all their life, or don't really have experience with smartphones, and that's the only platform, or that's the only device where you can register One Health Pass, either in your computer or smartphones? And what if both of those you don't know, and you don't really have nobody to help you with it? So I can really understand why others are complaining about it with One Health Pass, because it's not easy. It's like majority of our viewers here are um, seniors, and I completely understand where they are coming from when it comes to the registration with One Health Pass. What do you think? How much money I will need for flight plus? It really depends. My world. It varies. When are you booking your ticket? Yes, I'm in Canada. Okay, so Canada is also doing two boosters now. Here in the Philippines, we're only at one booster. I haven't even got my booster shot yet, but it's time to get it, because looks like since they have dropped the COVID-19 test, the RT-PCR test or antigen test, since they dropped that already, I could see them uh requiring booster shots already. The booster shots, at least one booster shot will also be counted as you being fully vaccinated. They have started that on this protocol. Just like they said, like at least one booster shot plus fully vaccinated. So be prepared for this is a heads up for you guys already. There will be upcoming announcement when to enter the Philippines. Not really, like it's probably going to be optional. Not really optional. Let me rephrase that. There are exemptions. If you have booster shots, you don't have to go through this entry requirements. But if you're not boosted, then you still have to provide it. Just like when, if you only are fully vaccinated with two dose vaccine or single dose vaccine, you still have to present RT-PCR test or antigen test. But if you are fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot, then you are exempted from the negative COVID-19 test, which is RT-PCR or antigen. So that's what I wanted to address today on this live, and also that way I can answer some inquiries on this confusion. I know it's like I know it's typical when, because sometimes the wordings of the IATF gets confusing with travelers to the Philippines, and I can completely understand that scenario. Mom, you should be a travel agent also besides a vlogger. Oh boy, I'm not sure where can I put that time on my daily on my daily routine. It's like I appreciate that, James, but I'm not sure if I really have the time for it. I was like, it would be, So again, to those who are just tuning on, tuning in, And again, to those who are just tuning in to our live streaming today, One Health Pass is still required to all travelers to the Philippines, even though two of the entry requirements has been dropped by the IATF beginning tomorrow, May the 30th of 2022, going forward. And what do you call this? I will keep you guys posted when they update the One Health Pass platform, because they have to update it with the changes, with the recent change from the IATF resolution. So I will keep you guys posted on that, same as usual when they were updating One Health Pass before with the barcode and stuff. We'll never know. They might completely remove the barcode already and stuff, especially to those who don't have to go through uh, the RT-PCR test or antigen test. They might completely abolish the barcode and just do the QR code just like before. So just advise me how much money minimum I need to show money. There is no show money when you come to the Philippines. You don't need to have show money when you enter the Philippines. It is important that you have money when you go to the Philippines for like what, 14 days? It's like my world. It's hard to give you a ballpark because that will vary. Where are you going? What are you staying in a hotel or an apartment or something? It's like, what kind are you cooking? Are you gonna be cooking your meal or are you gonna be purchasing your meal? There's a lot to consider on that. What I can advise you, bring as much money as you can. It's better to have more than enough money than short. Don't be like somebody else who got short in the Philippines and bothering other people because he ran out of money. So don't be like that, please. West Coast, USA. Hey, got the Dean. My world, if you got car and hotel book, expect to pay maybe 50 to 100 bucks to live large, minus gas. There you go. RT-PCR test questions on One Health Pass application. How will you answer that question? Bruce, they should update that for the recent change of uh with the recent change from the IATF resolution. So at the moment, I've been checking One Health Pass if they have updated that already. They have not updated it yet. Like I said, when they update One Health Pass, I will give you guys a heads up. I will let you guys know that it's updated, and I am going to show you guys the changes with One Health Pass. Just like what we do before. Whenever there's changes or whenever there's update with One Health Pass, I always let you guys know. But as we speak, they have not updated One Health Pass yet. On budget, you can get by with spending less than 20 bucks. Yeah, because I heard that immigration asked, do you have money to manage in the Philippines? They would ask, but they will not ask you how much money you are bringing. Unlike in the US, when you enter as a tourist, they would ask how much money you have. Over here, they would ask if you have money to manage, if you have money while you're in the. It's like, of course you have to have money. Nothing is free anymore. So yes, it's like for sure they will have changes with One Health Pass. And I can really, this is just a guess, but I can really say that they will make it a lot easier for the passengers this time, especially that they have eliminated two entry requirements to all travelers to the Philippines. And what do you call this? And with when they changed One Health Pass last month, they got a lot of complaints, especially from our fellow OFWs, that it's really hard for them. They got a lot of complaints on that, so they will probably update that. Hopefully they will update that this time to be more user friendly. Addie, why flight expensive? because it's summertime, it's the peak season.
And besides that, fuel prices are expensive.
And if you are not aware, fuel prices are up. So they cannot maintain a low ticket price while everything is going up. Can you tell BOQ to remove One Health Pass? Oh, there's quite a bit of us messaging them to at least to remove one of, but we are not heard. Hi po, uwi po kami ni Habi ko sa May 31 galing Bangkok. Pwede po ba ATK test doon na mismo sa airport? Salamat po. Need niya po ba return ticket at travel insurance? So, si Grace, si Habi ba is foreigner? Ano po yung ETK? Antigen testing kit? Kung meron naman sa airport na nagpe-perform ng antigen or RT-PCR, pwede po yun. Then, since si Habi is traveling with you, he is exempted for the return ticket. A travel insurance has been removed. It is now optional. So, it's really up to you if you want to, ano. A lot of horror stories out there. Hello, Addie from Palmito, Florida. I stayed in the Philippines March 17th through April 15th, 2022 on an average budget 104,000 pesos plus, and we had a great time. We actually didn't even spend that much. Oh, cool. 30 days, 104,000 pesos. That's about 2 grand, right? 2 grand. So 2 grand for 1 month. That's not bad, Oliver, and I'm glad you guys had so much fun. Nothing's free anymore. Unfortunately, most people want to go to the Philippines because they expect dirt cheap partying and they think poor girls will look at them as millionaire and community will have parades for them. That's true. It's like the Philippines might still be cheap, but for us over here, living here, it's like prices are going up. Gas prices are going up. So if gas prices is going up, your grocery items are going up. It's like it's like we do our grocery on a weekly basis. Nothing has changed on the items that we buy on a weekly basis, but what we pay has gone up tremendously. It has gone up 50 bucks more. People over here think regards to the recent IATF protocol, please. You can put them in our chat box. Adi, suppose if anyone departure from the Philippine airport, does it will be blacklisted to travel the Philippines? Why? Why would you be blacklisted? Are you going to kill somebody when you are here? Are you going to disobey the law while you are here in the Philippines? If not, then you're not going to be blacklisted. I do suppose if anyone departure from the Philippine airport, does I guess my world, I am confused with your inquiry. I am not sure what you're talking about.
What's he saying?
It's like Addie, suppose if anyone departure from Philippines airport, does it will be blacklist to travel Philippines? That's like my world.
Why would you get blacklisted?
Why would you be blacklisted? Do you have a criminal record from somewhere, or did you kill somebody, or that would be a basis to be blacklisted in the Philippines or from
the try to smuggle drugs in?
Yeah. Opo, British po siya. Salamat po sa sagot. You're welcome, Grace. Make sure to bring your marriage certificate, Grace, when you are traveling together. That way your husband can avail the 1-year balikbayan visa. No way, I heard if departure it will be blacklisted. Who said that? You're watching some weird updates, my world. No offense. It's like blacklist is a very serious offense if you have committed a very, very serious
I mean, if you're going to get into fights and wind up going to jail, or at least be taken in, then yeah, you'll probably wind up getting blacklisted.
Like I said, if you disobey the law in the Philippines, especially if you are entering as a tourist, that's one thing. That is a ground for blacklist. Stay in the Philippines for a particular period, but now you disregarded that and you overstayed, that's ground for blacklist. If you have a criminal record somewhere and you slip to the Philippines to hide and they found out about it, that's ground for blacklist. So I don't really know what you're talking about. Hi Addie, I'm leaving this coming Sunday. I'm fully vaccinated. However, I already set up my appointment for RT-PCR test. Do I need to cancel my appointment with them? Anisha, you said you are fully vaccinated. Do you have the booster shot? Because enable to be what it goes enabled to be exempted from going through the uh, RT-PCR test or antigen, you have to be fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot. If you are fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot, then you don't have to go through the. And what airline are you flying with? I really suggest to those who are flying May the 30th or May the 31st, print the recent IATF resolution just in case, other airlines are not as updated as Philippine Airlines, because Philippine Airlines have updated already with the recent IATF protocol. So if other airlines are not updated, they may not let you board the aircraft without that RT-PCR test. So make sure that the airline is updated. Hello to 113 people over here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Philippine Airlines turns people to zombies. Exactly. The guy must be on drugs. Oh no. Can you explain what things can departure us? I just did my world. Were you listening on the grounds of blacklisting a foreigner in the Philippines? Yes. Or if you do domestic violence with your partner, that is a ground to be deported and blacklisted. Okay, so Anisha, if you're fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot, then you don't need to go through antigen or RT. NBI should check out my world. Yes, true. Oh my God, thank you for that, James. It's. Japan Airlines. Oh my God. So make sure Japan Airlines is already updated with the recent change of the IATF resolution. Because for some reason, other airlines besides Philippine Airlines is quick. As soon as the IATF resolution is posted, they will also post it on their website or their page. It's like I think it's an advantage because Philippine Airlines is based in the Philippines, so they can really implement it right away. But other airlines takes a little bit of time, just like what happened with One Health Pass fiasco before with barcode and QR code. Other airlines are not letting passengers in with just the barcode because they wanted the QR code because they were still following the old version of One Health Pass. And I'm afraid it's going to happen again with this recent change because they have not been updated yet with the current IATF protocol, since COVID-19 test is mandatory before and travel insurance is mandatory before. In those two, they have already abolished on specific passengers. Um, I was like, I would print the latest IATF protocol, Anisha, just to be. I'm happy all here concerns to my questions. Why my world is so worried about being blacklisted? I have the same curiosity, Green Ivy. Because someone make me scared departure also I will be blacklisted. If you If you are not doing anything wrong, why would you be afraid? Why were you afraid? Did you did something that we don't know? Hi, Addie. Really appreciated your help last December. Have to resume watching your excellent videos to plan for our next trip. Oh, thank you, James. Coming back again to the Philippines. It's a lot easier this time because they have dropped quite a bit of entry requirements to the Philippines. So it's not as complicated as before when you and your family traveled to the Philippines last December. Adi, my question is regarding K1 and K2. Do you have any idea how long will it take now to be able to process it? We have a subscriber over here. You guys probably, most of you probably know who he is. We call him CEO during our LDR. So their K1 petition got approved last July of 2021, last year. So it stayed at NVC for almost a year, and finally this month it got forwarded to the US Embassy Manila. So their packet is already at the US Embassy Manila. His fiance has already able to get a schedule for medical. That's on May the 30th. That's her medical, and he just messaged me yesterday that they were able to schedule her interview on June 29th of next month. So, yes, the K1, K2 petition is finally moving. If you don't mind, Grace, when did you guys file for your K1 petition? You can base it off with their timeline. Like I said, they got approved. They got
When
approved.
did they apply?
I think they applied November, no,
2020.
2020. Yeah, they applied November of 2020. Hopefully, One Health Pass will be updated and we can register easily. I was like, I know, Vinay, I'm going to get keep you guys posted on that. Thank you, Addie. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Addie, for sharing all informations in traveling. You're very welcome, Marilyn. Fingers crossed, no typhoon this time. Oh, heads up, June to August is rainy season in the Philippines. It's rainy season. It doesn't mean we'll have tropical storms and stuff, but just to give you a heads up, James, we're coming up to our rainy season. Addie, do they still accept rapid NAAT test result? I think that way better than rapid antigen. I have heard some that some airlines do not accept it, but with the recent change, especially if you are fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot, you don't need to go through that again. You will be exempted from the COVID-19 test. It's hardly I have saved money for going to the Philippines. What if I get departure OMG? I will have to again save money to uh, to go again to the Philippines. Now that's why I'm worried. If you don't have enough money to go to the Philippines, I suggest don't go. It's not really insulting you or something, but you've got to have money over here when you travel to the Philippines, especially if you don't have anybody to help you here while you're here. TSA might have my world on a no flight list right now. Oh my god. Oh no. James is laughing. No, this is not the James Harold. You don't want to mess with TSA. I don't know why he's so hang up with that. Agoy agoy, thanks sa info, ate, the Eaton squad. Hey, Palaka Oliver. Hello, how are you, brother? No worries about it. They're GF already. She is there. Oh, you're gonna have your girlfriend provide for everything. No budget show. Hey, sis, no budget. So, wow, my friends are here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Maraming salamat. Hello, Adi. I'm late. Hey, Miles. No, I was just updating everybody with One Health Pass. That One Health Pass is still required. So they have not removed that, though they have removed two of the entry requirements to the Philippines. So that is actually good. But we should wait for the latest and the most updated One Health Pass anytime soon because they should update it. We haven't submitted yet as we are still trying to get some documents here for the packet. Thanks for the info. Hoping to finish all and submit it soon. Oh, okay. So with CEO and Macy, Well, it was during pandemic time also, and the workload for USCIS and US Embassy was very limited that time. That's the what do you call this? That was the hang up of their paperwork. So hopefully this time that most offices are back to 100% workforce, that should give you guys heads up or a leeway, hopefully, that your paperwork will be processed quickly. Long time no see, everyone. Two and three. Yes, sis budget show. How are you? Oi, Duke. Thank you so much for the super chat. I want to travel to the Philippines. Filipino wife to retire. Want to build a $200,000 house. Wow, that's going to be a big house. And spend our 4,000 a month retirement. But we refuse to be vaccinated with COVID vax. When are they dropping the vaccine requirements? At the moment, I have heard if your wife is a Filipina, your wife can enter the Philippines vaccinated or unvaccinated. She just have to go through quarantine. And I have also heard some even message me that they have traveled with their foreign husbands who are unvaccinated and they were allowed entry into the Philippines. The problem is with that, it would really depend on the airline if and the immigration officer, because they got lucky on that, especially that there was really no announcement with regards to that. But if they are allowing already, I hope the IATF would make an announcement on that, because it would make sense. But like I said, Duke, there are some who were allowed in unvaccinated and just went through quarantine. But I cannot really confirm or announce that to everybody unless I have that documentation from the IATF that they are now allowing that. But I have quite a few of our viewers who were able to come in unvaccinated, traveling with their Filipino wife. But thank you so much for the super chat, Duke. Hi, Addie. Sorry I'm late to watch your video. Anyways, if I don't have booster, still required S pass during the flight. If you don't have booster shots, you still have to go through the RT-PCR test or antigen test, and you still have to register with One Health Pass. I am not sure if LGUs are still requiring S pass.
I would go down. I mean, especially if you're from the States, I would go ahead. I mean, if you've already got the two shots, I would go ahead and go down and get the booster shot.
And they did not really specify, unlike with the vaccine, that it's like it should be more than 14 days. It should be more than 14 days after your second dose to be considered as fully vaccinated. With the booster, they did not really have mention any time frame that you have to be boosted from your second dose, yada yada yada. They did not really say anything on that. What they have just said is at least you have one booster shot. That's a good news. Husband will be here on June 6th, so no need for antigen and COVID insurance. Yes, Miles, for as long as he is fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot. Salamat po sa lahat ng info. Thanks. You're very welcome. Nadungog na ako imong bana ati Eaton Yes, wala. Nag-retire na ni Oliver. My daughter is documentarily qualified since November in the U.S. Embassy in Manila. How could I check its status? This is for what visa, Guadalupe? May I know what visa for? Thank you, Addie, and the squad for all your videos. You made it possible for my wife and I to complete our required documents. Thank you again. You're very welcome, Oliver, and welcome home to the Philippines. I have U.S. passport. Return ticket was for 37 days. Do I have to change 30 days? Please help. If it was me, May Kwong, you can purchase another ticket that shows you are exiting uh not more than 30 days. That way you don't have to rebook your ticket and stuff. But if you don't mind rebooking your ticket, you can. But if you really want to spend 37 days in the Philippines, you can also, like I said, uh, buy a throwaway ticket that shows you are leaving the country in less than 30 days. I hope that makes sense. I don't have booster, only got two series of shots. I scheduled a rapid NAT test result because CVS no longer offer the regular rapid antigen test. Hope Philippine Airlines accepts the rapid. They should, especially if it's a lab based. I also asked CVS IV if that particular test is fit for international travel. Maraming salamat po, Addie. You're very welcome, Abigail. Hello, how are you? I'm doing good. I found out Kaiser Permanente doesn't cover overseas travel. That includes COVID insurance. Do I need to get COVID test? I have 2 doses, 2 boosters. Angelo says hello. Hey, Christine. No, if you are fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot, you don't need to go through the COVID-19 test, which is the RT-PCR test or antigen, and travel insurance is already lifted. So travel insurance is now optional. That's really up to you if you still want to get it, but it's not required anymore. Went to the Philippines in February from Thailand. Returned to Thailand in April. I'm returning to the Philippines on June 8th. Thank you for all your information and updates throughout the past years. Kaya you're very welcome, Kenneth, and enjoy your stay again in the Philippines. Wow, kumusta ko sa iya? Long time no see, boss. Oo, 2 years na ni Deredong Oliver. Adi, petition for married daughter. Petition for married daughter? What visa is that? Petition. Family relative? Is this for ano? What type of visa it is? Petition for married daughter. Wait. Guadalupe. This is I-130. This is I-130 for married or over 21 kids. You should be able to check that. You can track your petition through USCIS for ano, then input your case number receipt. Good morning po. Hey Pops, good morning. One health pass no longer required, yes or no? It is still required. So David, one health pass is still required, and they should hopefully today or tomorrow they will release the updated version of it. I hope case counts do not grow exponentially, or else we can expect more rules and regs for travel, but hopefully not. We're hoping on that. Hi po, watching from Arizona. Thank you for all information. You're very welcome. Annalisa, I-130. Yes, that's is that the visa petition I-130? Sorry, madam, I'm late. I will travel to the Philippines, Eva Air, and got my second booster. Do I need rapid antigen? No. If you're fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot, you don't need to go through the antigen or RT-PCR test plus the travel insurance. This is the update as of right now. That will start tomorrow, May the 30th. Unless the IATF will have another update in the middle of it, then it stays as is. Thanks, Addie. God bless. You're welcome po. Tagalogin mo lang para mas maraming makakaintindi. Ryan, kung magtatagalog ako dito, maraming hindi nakakaintindi po. So, I'm sorry. I know Filipinos can converse with English. So, majority of our viewers are English-speaking viewers. So, I have to speak English. If that bothers you, I'm so sorry, but a lot of us, like majority in the room right now, speaks English. So Just a heads up for people flying on EVA, all flights have been canceled till the first of the year. Oh my God. Yes, that is very true. Fully vaxxed with at least one booster shot, no more RT-PCR. Yes, that is correct, Sean. That is correct. I am caught up with my comments. If you guys still have comments, I still have this blah blah. Blah. If you guys still have inquiries with the recent change from the IATF, please go ahead and at saka ano, Ryan, you can ask in Tagalog naman and I will respond to you in Tagalog. So that's no, just like Jomar, he's asking me in Tagalog, I will respond to him. Malaking tulong po kayo sa aming mga balikbayan, lalo na sa kahigpitan ng COVID-19. Maraming salamat po from Bacoor, Cavite. You're very welcome, Jomar. Masaya po ako at nakakatulong po ako sa inyo. Thank you for the info again. God bless. You're very welcome. Abigail, stay safe. Maraming salamat. So if you guys still have more questions for me, I can hang out for a bit. But if you guys are done with your inquiries and you guys have uh, got the information with regards to One Health Pass, maybe we can wrap this up. So like I said, One Health Pass is still required, guys. I will keep you guys posted when they release the updated One Health Pass anytime soon, okay? Thank you, ma'am, for all. It's been fun and informative. Maraming salamat, James. Thank you so much. Thank you, Addie, for the info. You're very welcome, Miles. How about proof of former Filipinos still be needed? Yes. If you are a former Filipino, certificate or Philippines previously and you got a balikbayan stamp in your passport, that could also be presented to as proof that you are a former Filipino. Ask ko lang po, wala na po ba swab? Paano makapag-register sa One Advance? I-need po ba yan? Hindi na po kailangan ng swab kung fully vaccinated kayo at saka at least may one booster shot po kayo. So mag-a-update po si One Health Pass para doon sa recent change na in-announce ng IATF. So standby lang po tayo kasi hindi pa po nila nababago ang One Health Pass. Paano naman ma'am namin alis namin May 29? Yung agent po ba sa airport dito, HI, tatanggapin po ba nila na hindi na kami makaswab kasi pagdating namin dyan May 30? So, Annette, kung yung alis nyo, departure is May 29, hindi pa po implemented yung bagong rule. So, mai-implement po yun May 30. Hindi po ibig sabihin na darating kayo ng Pilipinas May 30 is exempted na po kayo. Magbe-base pa rin yun sa petsa kung kailan po ang alis ninyo. So kung alis ninyo is May 29, you will have to follow the current protocol to the Philippines, which is kailangan nyo magpa-swab at kailangan pa rin ang travel insurance. Yung exemptions, magsisimula po May 30. So, wag po kayo ma-confuse na, hey, May 30 na sa Pinas, May 29 pa lang sa US, hindi po ganun yun. Magbe-base po sila, they will base it on when is your departure date. So, if your departure date is May the 29th, then yung old protocol po yung nyo, yung pagbabasihan. You're welcome, Bobet. By the way, I started watching your travel updates because you were the first one to upload the latest travel advisory. Oh, thank you so much, Green Ivy. Hi, Miss Eddie. How are you? I'm good. I would like to ask if foreigner who like to visit the Philippines still need insurance. No, Raymond, beginning May the 30th, going forward, they do not require travel insurance anymore. It is now optional. That's really up to you if you still want to purchase travel insurance. But it is not required anymore. Sana din na rin ang One Health Pass sa fully vax. Oo nga. Maybe they will, kasi madami silang madaming reklamo nung last na update with barcode, QR code. So, we shall see. For sure, Bureau of Quarantine will update. Okay, salamat po ma'am. You're very welcome, Annette. So, to those who are going, to those with flights to the Philippines anytime soon, please take care. Safe travels to everyone. Make sure you are make sure all requirements are complete. Please keep an eye on our future videos. I have quite a bit of videos to make for arrival guide and stuff like that. Latest travel updates, the summary, and everything. That way, you guys are updated on what's the latest travel updates to the Philippines, especially with the recent change, the new IATF Resolution 168 being implemented beginning May the 30th of 2022. O hassle ang One Health Pass to those doon sa mga hindi talaga masyadong sa computer. I really understand. So if you guys don't have any more questions for me, thank you so much for joining me today. Medyo madami tayo today, 120 earlier. Maraming salamat for tuning in to our show. And if you guys have more questions or urgent inquiries, please do not hesitate to message me in our Facebook page. And please bear with me when to reply kasi there's quite a bit of messages that I receive on a daily basis, but I will reply to each and every message that I receive with our Facebook page. So just please bear with me. Sometimes I I reply late and I'm so sorry about that, but I will reply as soon as I can. So for foreigner, just need only passport, airline ticket, one health pass, vaccine card. That is correct, Raymond. Hello po, ma'am. May validity po ba ang One Health Pass? Flight ko na po mamayang 5 a.m. Pwede na po bang Yes, pwede ka na pong mag-fill up, Menchi. Kung meron na po yung kung may result na po yung swab test ninyo, either RT-PCR test or antigen at may for sure, Menchi is a Filipino. Kung Filipino citizen po or dual citizen or former Filipino, no need na po for travel insurance. So, pwede na po kayong mag-register. Pwede na po, Miss Menchi. So, meron pa tayong mga pahabol na questions. There are follow-up questions still. So, we'll wrap this up in 5. Kung meron pa, if you guys have questions, please do not hesitate to post them in our chat box. If you're watching in your computer, it's on the right-hand side. If you are watching on your phone, it's down below. So, 5 more minutes and we can wrap this up. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in, ha. Sana, you guys are fully aware of the recent change. Or kung hindi kayo, to those who have not watched the recent IATF announcement or resolution, it's in the channel. So, I have uploaded 2 videos of that already po. If you want the details on that. Ilang oras po ang validity ng One Health Pass? Wala siyang validity po. Ang importante po is nakuha niyo po yung barcode and QR code pag nag-register po kayo. Paano po, ma'am, kung positive, hindi na po ba kailangan yung negative result? Meron na din po booster. Pero gumaling naman po kayo. You're fit to travel na po. Nakapag-quarantine, nakapag-isolate, may treatment. Kasi yun yung required lang nila eh. If you are fully vaccinated with booster, wala na po yung swab test. Ano na po kayo doon? Exempted. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. God bless. You're welcome. So guys, I guess this is a wrap. Ay, meron pa. Sana only vaccine card and passport. That is no hassle. We will get there, Apple Tube. We will get there. Hopefully, this is the start of a more relaxed travel protocol to the Philippines. Kasi inalis na nila yung mga major talaga yung COVID-19 test at travel insurance. Inalis na nila yun. So, Hopefully, we will be in that stage. Salamat po, ma'am. You're welcome. When do they update the One Health Pass side so you can add your booster as well? At the moment, hence, they have not updated yet. But if they do, I will keep you guys posted on that. Hello po, greetings from Singapore. Good news po yan. Flight ko po no, on June 2. So prepare ko lang po One Health Pass, vaccination certificate. Vaccination certificate na lang po. Thank you. Passport and ano. Yes, yung passport. Kailangan po yung passport. Do I need barcode or printed out my vaccination on One Health Pass? Barcode, you can print it because I don't really know what's going to be the new I'm not sure what's going to be the new system for One Health Pass, if they still going to go with barcode and QR code, or they're completely abolishing barcode and just go by QR code. So we don't really know what's the new system for One Health Pass. So like I said, it's on standby right now because the Bureau of Quarantine has not really updated it yet. So we don't know what's going to be the changes with One Health Pass. Hopefully they will update it today or tomorrow, because tomorrow is the implementation of the new of the new protocol. So I will be checking it today. Today I will be checking traveling to the Philippines anytime soon. Health Pass yet. It's still the same. Yeah, it's still the same. They have not updated yet. So if you don't have anything for me, thank you so much for tuning in. Maraming salamat for being with me today on our live streaming with regards to One Health Pass. I thank you guys so much. And hopefully to those who have not subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe. And I also would like to take this opportunity, if you guys are interested, my husband also has his channel, Polar Bear in the Philippines. He discussed his experience, what's life in the Philippines when you retire in the Philippines. If you guys interested, please also subscribe. Maraming salamat po. Ma'am, go. Wow, ma'am. Magandang hapon. Greetings from Saudi. Hey, Yusef. Can you summarize the new changes? Came in late. Noel, One Health Pass is still required. If you are fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot, you don't need to go through the COVID-19 test, either RT-PCR test or antigen test. Travel insurance is now optional as well. So it's really up to you if you still want to purchase travel insurance, but this is not required anymore. On One Health Pass, need to fill out departure. Follow na po kita. Maraming sa thank you, GJ. Thank you so much, ma'am. Maraming salamat. Hi. Hi, Kalif. Hello, hello. So, like I said, if you guys have inquiries and this video is going to be stopped already, you can do the replay on our update today. You can message me. You can also comment down on the video on what's happening, or you can message me directly through our Facebook page, same handle, Dayton Squad. Again, guys, maraming salamat. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope you guys are all well. Please stay safe and enjoy your weekend, everybody. Thank you, guys. I will see you next time. Bye bye.